Hey guys, what's up? It's Electric Studios, and today I'll be showing you my Lego collection. It is huge now, and it is actually accurate and really nice. I really like how this came out. So I'm actually gonna show you individually. So here we go. So first up is the Supra. Now, this is all customized, and you can actually buy this online, and here is the page. So I really liked how that set looked, and I just said to myself, like, why not just make it look super good? So I made it custom. Kind of huge wing, that's for sure. You got a drift card. You gotta have a wing on a drift card. And then the actual 2020 wheels are not the new ones. The new ones are kind of different. It's kind of like bigger, but I just don't know how to explain it, but here's the difference. So as you can see, we have the 2020 wheels and we have the 2021 wheels. So the 2020 wheels, these ones, are the ones they've sticked around with for over about 5 to 10 years. And then these new wheels are the ones they're actually introducing right now. Well, as you can see, they're actually introducing this new brake caliper look kind of thing, and there's a big hole right there, so that's not fun. But once you put like a cap on it like this, makes it look better. It's kind of the same, but you can tell it's different, but it's not like huge. Like this is one piece. This is not even like a tire and a rim. It's just one piece, and this is two. So yeah, that's the biggest thing. So that's that, and then let's get back to the Supra. Like I was just saying, and it's pretty much straightforward. I took the GR sticker there off. I fixed the kind of wing a little bit, made it look a little good, and then if you go inside here, actually made it manual, so that's really cool. And then if you take this piece off, you can have the windshield on for this, but you can actually open this trunk. Isn't that amazing? Like, all I had to do was take the pieces over here off and replace it with this, and that's what caused that. So that's really cool. I don't really like how these headlights turned out, but that's okay. We can always fix that. There's actually a video on YouTube that you can fix that with. The guy's Brick Engineering Dude. He's really cool. Straightforward, get to the point, basically. Yeah, he fixes these headlights if you have this set and you want them fixed. You do need additional pieces, but yeah. So that's the Supra. Let's move on to the next one out of these. So I'm gonna hurry things up a little bit. So here's the diesel truck. I really like this. This is homemade, built, I guess. I actually made this design, and I didn't make the design. It's a set, but I made it look like this. So yeah, this set is like basically looks like this without the bazooka and everything like that. So that's the diesel truck. It's really cool. And yeah, so that's a diesel truck. Now let's move on to the next one. Now, if you saw the latest videos, I built something like this, like a mech like this, and that was this mech, and I took it apart, rebuilt it, and I made this thing. This thing is awesome. Like, there's a white ninja that goes in there, and it's actually really good. It holds really good. There's a bunch of guns. It's kind of like an iron mech, basically, and let me just put a minifigure in there to show you. So I'll be right back. So just for example, this is like a minifigure in there. So it's like really nice and clean, and then they totally fit in there, and it's like, you better move or else you're gonna get shot or something like that. I don't know, but I just went creative. This is like something to inspire you to build something amazing. And then just to make things a little bit easier, next we have this truck. So this truck, last time I did it, and I don't think you guys really liked it, but I fixed it a little bit. The fenders are different. The wheels are different. It's better. And there you can't see much fixed, but there's a lot. Like, here's a picture of it, and it just looks great, like right now. Here we got this little one-wheeler. It's actually really cool. It's a tiny build. I did a video for this, but it didn't turn out good, so I just deleted it. And then here is the C8 that just came out in Lego. And it's actually a pair of two, and I fixed some stuff on it, but here is the set. Now it is the C3 and the C8. So the C3 is actually really nice as a Stingray. So I like the way they capture it. It has a flat top though, and I don't really like that, but it's pretty easy to change. All you have to do is that, and then if you don't like that, just do that and fix the windshield. But yeah, and then the C8 is actually really nice. I like the way that is, and then this is, you could tilt this if you want, and then here's the back end. I really like that, and they actually included the motor in that. Like, look at that. And then you could fit two people in here, and then yeah. So these mirrors, they fall off, but they don't fall off, but they mess you up, and it's kind of annoying. But that's a C8 and C3, and yeah. So let's go to the next ones, and here we go. So next up is this Charger from the Challenger and Charger set. It's actually a Speed Champions car. Most of the stuff that's in here is Speed Champions, but there's some stuff that isn't. So this, I didn't have tires for it. I originally had them, but I just took them apart and used them for something else. So here is the Charger with big tires. So I actually put an exhaust in there, like diesel and stuff. So that's really cool. Then I already showed you the C8 here. And then next, this is what I use the wheels for. So this is the Viper that I made. This is original mock. I made it all by myself, basically my own creation, mock. So it's kind of like a Viper from the front, and then I try to capture that look from the side. I don't really like how this came out, but it doesn't look good like that, so that's why I put those on there. Then the back here kind of looks like a Viper, except all the Vipers are they're on the side, the exhaust, so that kind of sucks, but you can change that easy, and this is what it looks like that. This is the exhaust on the side, and then the back with the kind of weird things, and then so that's the Viper, and then we have this big apocalypse kind of Mad Max thing. It's awesome. Like, I built this a long time ago, and this is in my other video, and that was a long time ago. And I just basically modded it out and put suspension on it, put a big thing on it, just modded it out. So in the hood, it actually looks like this. And it's not a Jaguar, but it actually looks really cool. I like how this looks, and it's like a kind of radiator look, and it's just easy to take off, put on, and it comes off easily, but you can avoid that. And let me get that fixed, and I'll be right back. So it was really easy to fix that, but it's just kind of noisy, but like, it's all modded out here. Then there's like this little thing, and then I actually have a turret up here. You open it, you got a guy. I think it's manual down there. Oh no, there's nothing, but some of my other trucks have like manual, so that's pretty cool. And then like this, and then it looks like that. It's supposed to be like this, but I just didn't fix it. It's supposed to be like that because it's kind of like Mad Max style, and then there's a hinge right here. Then actual working suspension, not too much, but it is kind of, thankfully. And then so that's the Mad Max, and then I have this Ferrari, and this was in a lot of my videos, but I took this apart and actually made the stock Chibito. Now, I know that was great, that looked great, but overall, I actually think this is really cool. So I didn't want to extinguish that look, so I just built it again, and it's exactly the same. It still has that great look, and yeah, so that's the Chibito. You can order this online. Just search up Ferrari F8 Chibito on Lego.com. Then here you could buy this online too. The majority of this stuff is Speed Champions, like I said. And then this Camaro. It's actually really nice. I bought this like 7 months ago, and then it's got a roll cage in here. It's even got a steering wheel down there. Look at that. And then you can pull this up. That roll cage continues, but it's kind of hard to make Legos continue with stickers, so I don't blame them, but yeah. And then I use different pieces here, so that's why that's like that right there. But here's the exhaust. Then on the back here, it's really nice. And then if I put this back on really quick. And then next up, I have something of my very own. This didn't look good before at all. It was just a regular van, and now it's a bank truck. This thing is awesome now. It was basically a just multicolored junk Lego piece, and like it's so easy to like just take pieces off and put them back on, and yeah, it just looks really good. I definitely captured that look like with this. I'll put that on later, but the horns on the top, and then there's like little suspension where you can see there, and then suspension here, and then those I'll show you once we get inside. Here's the back. Really like how this turned out. Then here's kind of like an air conditioning thing, and yeah, so let's get inside. So inside here, the story behind this is there's this cop, and he's dressed up as a cop, and he stole all this jewelry, and he's pretending it's all bank stuff. So he's taking it to his heist, and that will be built as soon as I can. That's in progress, that building, and I don't want to show you it now because it doesn't look good right now. But what I was saying with this thing, that is actually this, and that's actually really cool. And then have guns and stuff there, and then there's another one right here. It's hard to flip the phone, but then there's another gun there, and then a noose. That's so cool. Like, I actually got a noose in there. Then these, I couldn't do anything because those were actually plates. Then here's the guy he kidnapped, and yeah, it's kind of rough, but that's that. And let's get to the next one. So next up is this hot rod that came in the Iron Man Hall of Armor set. And this is pretty cool. I have big tires in the back. I had to use this piece for something else, so I replaced it, and this side's kind of torn. This side's better. I like this figure, but I took him from the Charger set there. But the bottom of this is pretty simple. Blue stud, but yeah. So it's fairly tiny build, but yeah. Now next up, I have this in my collection. It's nothing big, but it is pretty cool. It's basically a thing that you can like use to start up cars in a drag race. Like you pull these things down here, and it does this. So that's pretty cool, and then you can push them down. It's so easy. You just push them down like that, and then they're set again for next race. Next is something I've never shown on this channel, and this is a big tower, and it's the Tower of Creativity since it has all these bricks. And then here's a brick head. You can see I'm a Lego fan. I have the Lego Batman clock. It's 7:08, but here's the Tower of Creativity, basically. Trying to zoom out, but the door opens. It's pretty nice, yeah, and everything. And then you can close it. It's pretty much just bricks all around, and yeah. So that's the Tower of Creativity. Moving on to the next one, and actually, this is actually supposed to be Cristiano Ronaldo. I made it as a brick head. This is another one of the things that are supposed to be here. I just didn't show it. So this is Cristiano Ronaldo, and let me take him off from his feet. That sucks. But he has a jersey on, and yeah. So that was really hard to build. It took me like around 3 hours. But that's the Tower of Creativity. Moving on to the next one in 3, 2, 1. As you can see, I have built-in O'Reillys for my figures and my cars in the collection. So here, let's start off. There's a bunch of guards because it always gets robbed for money using that bank truck. So there's a guy looking at the broom, and there's nothing on the shelf because they're out of stock. There's no order, nothing there. So then there's sizing of tires, and you can size your tires here. And then this guy is looking at the tools. Then there's a camera right here. It's actually hidden basically, and you got a fire extinguisher. Well, here you got a ratchet. Here you got a, what do you call it, a welder. Here is what do you call it, impact gun. Then you got a fire extinguisher. Then you got a wrench, and then there's a little oil can at the end, and then just random stuff. And then here there's a little desk where the cashier is bringing out their orders. And here, this is if anybody has like something that he can't scan on the barcode, and then this is where it does scan on the barcode. That tells how heavy it is for like reasons, I guess. And then his little screen. And then I got another camera, surfboard, a trash can, another trash can, this guy's lunch, and then another camera. So that's the O'Reillys. And then next, moving on to the next. Now I do have one more thing to show you guys, but it is in progress. It is a huge scene that I'm making. It's in progress. So this is a subdivision that I'm making right now. I haven't like filled it in, but here's the subdivision. Like you have like lights here, and then you can like walk into this, and then here's like a little fountain with a flower there with some what do you call it, like sunflowers or something. Like then here, and then it goes over there, and that's the end. But this is gonna be Panera Bread. Then here I have a restaurant, and there's like, here's the cashier, and then there's like a little desk with a bunch of meat on it. Then there's that guy's plate, and so that's gonna be the Panera Bread. This is the restaurant. That's gonna be a Marshall's, and that's gonna be a gym. And then I'm gonna have the O'Reillys right here. So I'm basically aiming for a city. So there's gonna be this big subdivision. Then I'm gonna have the O'Reillys right here, and then I'm gonna have another base plate, and it's gonna be Trader Joe's on one side, basically Trader Joe's, and then it's gonna be like Microsoft Store or something like that. And these are all gonna be in the city, so that's gonna be really cool. And then yeah, so that will be the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and comment. Thank you for watching this video. And I am really hyped for the next video because I'm going to be playing a song on this guitar, and I don't know which song it is, but next video that is going to happen. So don't get too hyped, but I hope you enjoyed this video and the next video. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video.